Hey Foxes, it's day 22. So by now you've already invited your warm market. That means friends, family, people you know in real life to join your challenge groups. So now what? What do we do to keep the momentum going? What do we do to bring in new people? Well, remember back when we talked about form? The very best coaches are always looking for new people from new places to form and to get to know and to eventually bring them in and invite them to their challenge groups. So how do we do this? Well, the first and biggest way for most people is going to be social media. We're doing it right now. You're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on Tumblr, you're on LinkedIn, Pinterest, Vine, Google+. Every social media outlet that you possibly can be on it. Think of the amount of people that are there. Think of the hashtags on Pinterest and Tumblr and Instagram that you can use to find people who are interested in fitness or interested in losing weight, who are going for these goals and trying to reach them. They're already there. They're waiting for support. They're waiting for motivation, and that's what you're there for. Be a coach to those people, get to know them, form them, and then invite them to do a challenge with you. Okay, so a couple other ways. Wear and share. Wear stuff from your team. I got Set Your Soul on Fire tank going on right now. We have our Fit Life Foxes shirts. We have our shirts from after we finish our programs, the 21 Day Fix, T25, P90X3. You have Turbo Wear. All of this you can buy from the Beachbody store, or you can get it after you finish a challenge. Sometimes you can even, go to one of the sites that makes t-shirts and you can have a shirt made if there's not something specific that you want out there. You bring your Shakeology container around with you wherever you go. When you drink your Shakeology, plan it so that you're drinking it while you're out on the town, so that you're bringing it places with you, so that people are asking you about it. What are your social activities? If you're a parent, what are your kids' social activities? If you're sitting at baseball games or basketball games or soccer games or football games and you're not talking to the parents around you and you're not wearing and sharing at those games, or you're not strategically bringing your Shakeology with you to those games, those are all great ways to get people interested, to get a conversation going. Somebody's going to ask you, oh, hey, I tried that P90X thing once, and I only made it 2 weeks. And then you can ask them, well, did you have a coach? And they'll be like, what's a coach? And you'd be like, I'm a coach. And it's awesome. And that perfect conversation starter. Do you network? Are you a part of networking programs? Are you a part of other groups on Facebook that have nothing to do with fitness and nothing to do with Beachbody, where you can form people and network with people and just get to know new people? And then, let's see, what about the places you go every day? I talked to someone yesterday, one of the ladies at the post office, and she asked me if I'd bring her, I was sending out Shakeology samples, and she asked me if I would bring her a sample of Shakeology the next time that I come in, and I was like, of course I will. I did the same thing this morning. I went to get waxed before my trip to Belize, and you know what? Talked to him about Shakeology and what being a coach is like and what it means and why I get to go to Belize, why I was there getting waxed, and they asked if I would bring them samples too. So where you go on a daily basis, the grocery store, the post office, your hair salon, where you get your nails done, where you go to eat all the time. All those places are great places. People see your face, people know you, so start forming them. Be disconnected with your phone so that you can connect with other people. If you are sitting in the grocery store and you're like this the whole time, no one's going to talk to you. But when you put the phone down, you become approachable, and people are going to want to talk to you and start a conversation. And if they don't start a conversation, start one with them. So, here is what I want you guys to do today. I want you to make a list of your interests and your hobbies, and I want you to search for those things. I want you to list five interests or 5 hobbies. List those things in each one at a time in the Facebook search bar. This is going to bring up groups that have to do with those things. So mine would be photography or travel. If you have kids, then it can be kid related. If it's, sewing, if it's, volleyball, if it's whatever, type it into the Facebook search bar, find a few groups. I want you to list 5 things, and I want you to join 5 groups. Doesn't have to be for the same thing. You can do multiple groups for one thing. But list 5, join 5, start participating in conversations, make some friends, and I want you to list, with your accountability today, the names of the 5, the list of the names of the 5 Facebook groups that you joined. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.